All right.
Best reason.
There we go. It's all fixed up.
Yay.
Welcome back, everybody, to Of Rats and Snakes. This is like our 6th game now?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a number.
It is indeed a number. So who wants to give the quick recap? Anybody want to step up for that one?
Everything is disgusting.
Everything is indeed kind of gross.
I mean, how far are we recapping?
Last session?
Orphanage is burned. It's shit. Went into sewers. Fought
Indeed.
some
More
weird.
shit.
Say what?
Found some more shit.
Yeah. Found giant tentacle monster.
Dead giant tentacle monster.
Undead giant tentacle monster
Fun, right?
With some wraith buddies.
with wraith buddies, and
That
Wraith
were on
buddies.
fire.
then we met a cool sewer wizard.
Yeah, right, because that screams nothing but just sane and trustworthy.
And
Wizard.
apparently there's some kind of ruins under this town that he explores /
Magic
archaeologizes.
ruins.
Indeed.
He archaeologizes them.
By himself. He's been down there a while.
Yeah, but then there's that girl who told him to do it. I forget her name.
Did I ever give a name for her?
Yeah.
I-
I said it was like Lydia or something. Lily. Something with an L.
I don't remember.
Did I give a
Because
name?
I remember it was the lady who was in charge of the orphanage, because...
No, the lady
No,
in
the
charge
lady in
of the
charge
orphanage.
of the orphanage was the person that gave him, like, those onyx thingies.
Yeah, she basically
Yeah,
went out and
Bruce.
bought him components because he was too lazy to
Yeah.
do it himself. Well, either that or busy. Whichever you want to say, refer to it as.
Or maybe she had a thing for him.
So, yes, these are all true things.
And then we walked into the bar, and what's-his-face was stabbing people.
Indeed, yeah. You
Oh yeah,
received-
we're just about to
Yeah.
go into combat.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, damn it.
You guys...
Simon
uh,
killed the other Inquisitor.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys met with old Tobin Orst, who is the crazy wizard underground. He's the sewer wizard. He is performing undead necromancy and transmutation experiments. Rudy received a set of very strange purple thorns and flowers that Tobin said, when ground up, would help make transmutations more pliable and
Doing it.
longer lasting.
Doing it.
Right now.
Just
Science.
doing that right now. He was glad to give you those in return for basically not being sold out to the Popo.
And he shall not be sold out to popos.
He shall not be sold out to Popos. So, the follow-up there... Oh, someone said something. The Popo? The poo-poos? He also gave you guys an amethyst fixed into a essentially compass that,
Oh, yeah.
when focused on, will direct you towards powerful sources of necromancy.
We gonna find the circlet, baby! Woo!
You're gonna find that circlet!
You said it was to, like, the west, if I remember correct.
It is indeed towards the west. You guys were pretty beat up and decided maybe some rest would be good for us first. I believe somebody wanted to do...
somebody.
Somebody wanted... two of you wanted to have a quick conversation, which I will allow before combat, just as if you guys were on your way back, walking back to the inn, blissfully unaware of what awaited you.
I'll
Someone's
allow-
gonna get stabbed.
I have this strange premonition that someone is about to get stabbed.
I think I'm going to cast all of my defensive spells.
Oh yes, I'm just going to cast every single defensive spell I have. No reason, I just have a weird feeling.
Right?
Practice.
Yeah, I'm practicing!
I covered wars, you know.
I would. Oh my god, get out of here, Frank West. What? I've covered wars, you know. Yeah, okay, thank you. You're in a mall full of zombies. Now get to killing.
Yeah, get to work.
Alright.
Sit here telling me about wars. Get your shit together, Frank.
Get your shit together. I'm drinking sweet tea right now, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm joyously happy.
Go for it. So,
God damn it, Quill, I just read the chat. Oh, god damn it.
So,
Oh,
yes.
So, yeah.
One of the things that Tobin informed you of is that while your research is very good and solid, and indeed you seem to be making headway on the physical aspects, you're not done, by the way. You've been making good headway in replicating. You are missing the spiritual and mental side of the affliction that comes with lycanthropy. He informed you that you would need someone who's specialized in curses to aid you in your research, maybe deliver some form of countermeasures or rituals that might suppress such things. Since you're an alchemist, you're not really too familiar with curses. However, you happen to have somebody in your party who is rather interestingly familiar with them, at least to some degree.
Fancy that.
Well, let's
that.
be real. She's not that good. I mean, look at all the resists that have happened. I don't know.
Oh my god. It's so unfair. I don't even understand.
Just, Quilla, I know you say you're experienced with curses, but your track record is abysmal.
Kinda true.
Do you really know curses, or are you just pulling our leg?
I fucking killed a guy on a horse.
Killed 2 people. I killed a man
I
on a
killed
horse.
a guy on a horse!
Killed a couple
Oh
of
my
them.
God.
I did too. 2 whole guys.
2 guys on a horse.
Out of how many people we fought?
4 horses. So
Out
I took out half the
50-50.
horses.
Took out. Oh my god.
Those were the worst
I
horsemen
remember.
I've ever had.
I just.
They were
You have
so...
such a. I mean, it's not even your fault. It's just a horrible track record.
It's
It is.
true.
I
It's
agree.
totally true. So, yes, you are somewhat familiar with curses there.
Wasn't there a mention of some kind of master?
Yeah, she says tentatively.
Well, I mean, tell me more.
Tell me more.
What do they like? What do they study? How do they teach? How do you learn these things?
I'm gonna look him up and down, and then smirk and say, "Not with books."
Well, why not? Obviously, there has to
I
be a
hope you
book
saw
on
that,
curses.
Kirill.
There has to be a book
I
on
did.
curses somewhere.
Not that no witch I've ever known has a book.
Well, that's
And then
just.
I'm gonna hold up my rat and say, "This is my book."
I forget your rat's name.
Me too.
It's something like... We're going to have to write it down.
Yeah,
I will
well, I have
accept.
it written down. I just have to.
I'll
It's
accept Pinky or Squeakers.
For now, let's call it
Neither.
Squeakers. I like Squeakers.
So how
Squeakers does indeed squeak at Quilla's attention quite happily.
I mean, it just sounds like anyone who's practiced curses is being highly irresponsible by not writing down their findings.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and say you've never seen like actual witch at work then.
I mean, I'm sure it's fascinating, but would it kill them to write it down? I mean, really?
But
So what do
seriously,
you-
what do you?
So what do you know of curses?
Enough
What
to
makes a
get-
curse? What makes a curse different than like a spell? or something you can imbibe?
I'm gonna kind of like look away and say I tried to avoid curses as best I could.
But your master is skilled in them, right?
You could say that. She
Go on.
She tried to make me.
Tried to make... I mean, she succeeded then, right? You're here.
She taught me a couple. Just enough to get by. Protect myself, you know.
So obviously she must know a lot more.
I'm gonna nod and say yes. She probably does. I've seen her do some things.
Well, the sewer wizard was kind enough to mention that they might be more skilled in, yes, more curses of the spirit. I need to investigate and perhaps get your master to write these down. I am certain that even if it's not a benefit to me, anyone would love to have written documentation on curses.
I'm gonna muse to myself, like, I don't even know if she can write.
I shall be her scribe.
I've never seen her use a pen.
Then I shall write for her. She can speak, I assume.
Then the next part is gonna be finding her.
She's a wanderer?
I'm gonna kind of like make a disgusted face and go, yeah, you could say that.
So she doesn't want to be found.
I'll pause for a second and go, why do you think they only caught me? Why do you think the slavers only caught me?
She must know more than curses if she could slip away. Well, I just can't get a look on just the... Well, I won't force you if you don't want to, but I would be very interested in speaking with this master of yours.
If we're in the area, I'll see if I can find her. Last I saw, she was up north, in the Raven Empire.
Oh! Well, that is... far.
Just a little.
Huh. Alright, well that detour is a bit out of the way. That's a bit disappointing.
The sadness sets in.
the sadness does set in. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Just disappointed. Oh, wow.
Going full dad on you there. Huh. Well, should we be in the area, or after this whole debacle is done with, then I would very much like to speak to someone like...
Imagine you go, and after this is all done, and then we open the door to the inn.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd say yes. Like, and so after we're all done here... Ah!
Yeah, and then just kick open the door. Yes. Allow
Our
me
heads
to...
just kind of snap forward.
Yeah, like, what? Allow me to, work my way back here. Alright. So, allow me to put you guys into the inn. You guys open up the front door, set of double doors, just in time to see Simon Rumont plunging a greatsword through the chest of one of 6 Inquisitors, all of which have their weapons drawn.
Thrusting with a greatsword, that was his first mistake.
In this case, in a surprising show of strength, Simon actually not only pierces the man, but goes through him and lifts him up before ripping the sword back out and dropping his body to the ground.
I'm pretty much just looking at this and we saved him.
And you saved him.
You didn't steal his fucking greatsword. I do have a question. Are we still working with whatever we had post-sewer fight?
You are still injured, yes.
Well, that, but like spells.
Spell-wise, you guys have not had time to really rest. So yes, you're going into this rather unfortunately underprepared. Fortunately,
Sweet.
for the 5 remaining men that you may see here. And to the right, I will reveal a spot so you can actually see what you're standing up against here. It's just several men armed with long swords and shields. Let's see. Oh, I need to get rid of that. Let me kill. Yeah,
I believe we used the Cure Light wand and just I was fully healed.
Yeah, you guys
used
healed
the shit
yourselves
out
up
of
with
that
the
thing.
wand. So you're
Yeah,
good there.
I got tapped really hard in the face.
From the looks of it, the fight has actually you have actually interrupted mid-fight. Simon has Daisy has several small gashes about him, a rather nasty one along his side and a couple on his arms that look to be defensive wounds. The Inquisitors bear varying degrees of damage, ranging from one who is practically unmarked to a couple that look like they've had a lot of the fight taken out of them.
And then the dead guy.
And then there's the dead guy who ain't doing so hot. You guys are right over here on the left. You may roll for initiative to be placed within the order as things get ugly quickly, and everyone can control their tokens. Yes.
Yes.
Oh dang!
Whoop.
Don't forget to add your modifiers there, Kiriel.
Oh yeah!
That should be with her modifier. It's a macro.
His no, because
if I were over
she
it-
got a natural 20, and I know she has more than
No.
10 decks.
If you hover over it, it tells you the modifiers that were added to it, and there aren't any listed.
Yeah, that's a nat 20, so Kiriel is probably going pretty soon in the order here. Oh, I almost forgot.
My dex is +2.
And then you have improved initiative, right? As a feat.
I don't know. Wait. No, I don't.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. You do not have improved initiative. That means you've got, let's see, that gives you 22, I think, total there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's add you to the roster, and I believe we need to add Rudy to the roster. Rudy to the roster, also Simon. Should not forget him, considering he's in the fight. So yes, Simon appears to have been holding his own despite being outnumbered. However, he is not looking well. Let me see. 22, and then Simon needs to roll for his.
Alright, guys. Whose side are we on?
Can I speak as a free action?
You may speak as a free action.
Stranger, promise you didn't start this?
Simon simply curses and says, "You basically just shit, get out of here!" And the 5 remaining guys turn, see you all.
Oh, I have a cloak on. Do I get bonuses?
One
I
of
don't
them,
remember.
apparently the leader, says to the rest, "No one leaves here alive."
Oh shit.
To the rest of them, and the ones now facing you have entered defensive posture, ready to fight.
Now that's just rude, sir.
I'm gonna say, well, they're a part of everyone.
Oh!
Dang.
Oh!
Dang.
Oh!
Says-
roll intimidation. Shit.
He says, "Do not interfere with our arrest of this traitor. We will deal with
Well,
you shortly."
Are you gonna kill us or not? Because if you're gonna kill him, we're getting involved.
The man merely glares at you and says, "You are not citizens of the Empire. You will not understand. Know your place, commoner.
I'm gonna like.
The Inquisition will
Rudy
deal with
and
its
say-
own."
I'd like to whisper to everyone else, just, well, we've been called worse.
I'm gonna like elbow Rudy and go. That's why I don't trust him.
Yeah.
I think commoner's a step up, so
I mean, he didn't call you savage.
yeah.
That's already kind of good compared to most things.
I want to look around. Are there any civilians in the room?
The place seems to have been vacated.
But
Oh.
where's Daisy?
Not around.
Oh fuck.
Well, she's just not doing her job. I'm disappointed. Daisy is usually an upstanding employee.
She is. She is.
Never missed a day.
Yep, never missed a day. Employee of the month every month.
There are
Prettiest
several
employee
placards,
of the
in
month.
fact, on right behind the prep tables back here.
And in not one of them is she actually looking at you out of the portrait. She's always every picture is different, like looking up, looking down, roaring, something like that.
One appears to just be a shattered window, and what looks to be someone's leg is sticking up from over the edge.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. Needless to say, I think we're getting involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this gray stuff here, that's like bar top, right?
Yes, this gray stuff here is bar.
Okay.
They got the stools. Climbing over stools is considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
It doesn't require much. Quick DC 10 athletics will get you. Basically just step up, and if you do a run, if you walk, I'm not going to make you roll it.
All right. And then is this like door open over here?
This door is open. It leads to a small storage room. Kegs, food supplies, cleaning stuff, that kind of thing. Mostly just extra. It's like spare tables and bags and things.
Cool.
This back here leads to the what do you call it? Leads to the kitchens, and these stairs lead up to the rooms. Excellent. Well, the healthy fellow looks to be going first. Having two of his men already get pretty nastily, or one of his men already pretty nastily torn up here. He looks to circle around behind old Simon, and will be doing so.
No, young Simon.
So, young Simon and old Simon. No, don't do this to me. No, he is pulling a. He pulls a sword. He pulls out his long sword, steps around behind him, and begins muttering several words. Rather odd thing happens. A very
Is that a
sickly-
spell?
It is not a spell.
Oh, okay.
It is instead. It seems to be some form of empowering just ability.
Okay, an innate ability.
Yeah, you see divine energy pour from him into his sword as he begins to mutter in a strange tongue that you do not understand. His sword begins to glow a sickly green, and he steps forward to give Simon a nasty slash. Simon sees him coming, apparently noticing the glow of the sword, and quickly turns to deflect the blow.
Ah, stay woke, Simon.
Yeah. Let's see. This guy. This fellow steps up to here. And and basically enters a quick defensive stance and looks to be readying an action. Let's see where his follow-up is. This guy. Yes. This fellow also takes a swing at Simon, and this one hits. He has begun muttering a strange incantation as well. Or not incantation, but he begins to mutter these strange words, and his sword also is glowing a rather nasty green.
Given
shit.
my background, do I know anything about what they're doing? Like what spell it is or anything?
You have
Ability?
seen an Inquisitor do this before,
Okay.
and these are definitely Inquisitors. They are wearing the Raven cloaks. But
We could've
this
just
is
robbed
not
the
the
guy.
usual manifestation that appears. This appears to be judgment.
Yeah.
They are... Yeah, he seems to be activating his judgment, which will... Oh god, where is it? There we go. Yeah, in this particular case, destruction. Most of the time, this is meant to cause simply more damage and pain to those who would stand against an Inquisitor. They use this to cut people down.
Yeah.
However, the energy flowing from him is green. This is not what you're used to seeing. Any Inquisitor you've ever seen uses... it usually manifests as black.
I'm gonna pass that info along.
Damn it! They worship sewer Jesus.
They worship Sewer Jesus.
Ew.
Being preoccupied, Simon grunts with pain as the individual behind him gets through an opening and gives him a very nasty stab. An alarming amount of blood is flowing from him. Let's see, who's next? Kiriel, your turn.
I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Fair enough. You're like, you know what? Take care of me first. Yes. You heal 9 hit points. Quick incantation seals up some of your wounds. What else would you like to do?
While I am doing that, I'm gonna have Bear go after this dude.
Bear may move forward.
Cartwheel over the table.
Bear lumbers forward angrily with a growl. 18.
One claw. Second claw.
He only gets one attack, unfortunately. Movement. He did his
Oh,
movement, so he only
okay.
gets the one.
Okay.
The Raven sees him coming and quickly brings up his shield and bears the weight of the swing without any damage.
Damn it.
That brings us to Quilla.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to my orc friend and put some mage armor on him.
Urgak, the strange lady behind you pokes you, and blue shimmers surround you.
Thanks, strange lady.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is Urgak not wearing armor?
Go get him, tiger.
Urgak, I believe, is wearing a breastplate.
I'm not a tiger.
It's mean.
Yeah, I'm wearing a breastplate.
Oh. Because mage armor gives an armor bonus.
Does it not stack or anything?
Nah, it doesn't stack with armor.
Shit.
Yeah, because it's a named bonus, and armor gives armor bonus. Then you only
that's
take the
like-
higher.
Alright. Then I will not do that.
Can we just take a mulligan on that one?
Redo. Who is like the most menacing looking of them? Like, which ones are healthy again, and which ones
The
aren't?
healthiest one appears to be the leader, this fellow at the top right.
Okay. I will cast blindness deafness on him and go for blind.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, damn! What is the resistance required for that?
Fortitude.
That is a
So it should be
fort.
16.
Alrighty. Let me give a quick roll there then.
Blindness deafness is a dick move.
Honestly,
that
that would have been he rolled to beat it.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, but yeah, that would have been absolutely devastating.
This is why it's a dick move usually.
I know.
Duration permanent.
Oh, is it
because
permanent?
fuck you.
Reverse it with other spells.
Holy shit! That's cold. You basically reach out with the spell and attempt to blind this bastard. He immediately turns to you as he feels your presence and says, "A witch we will enjoy taking care of you."
I believe the correct response is burn the witch.
No, you burn the heretics.
Heresy? Where?
You burn the heretics and you purge the Xenos.
For the Emperor! Heretics!
Rudy, you're up.
All
Unless
right,
you want to
I-
move, Quilla.
Nah. I'll just sit here in my sadness.
Can I move into this square? Like a 5-foot step into that?
Yes,
I know
you may
there's like a
5-foot
bench.
step into it. It's not enough of an impediment that I would keep you from 5-footing.
Okay.
Only if you sit down.
Let's see. I'd just like to drink a potion of shield,
Okay.
and I'm actually going to use my move to move up here,
All right.
and that's all I can do.
Fair enough. That brings us to Simon. Simon, is recovering from the blow, and he looks as shocked as the rest of these guys that you've shown up. He's, why do you always show up in places? Who are you? And
I'm imagining as I'm drinking this, I just kind of look at him and shrug.
like, oh, shit just happens, man. I don't.
We've never met!
I don't know, stranger.
Okay. Let me go ahead and mark. I need to get that. There we are. His was actually already act. Yeah, let's see. Just want to make sure I've got the right thing here. Yes, Simon takes a step downward, disengaging himself from the enemies attempting to surround him, and turns to this fellow here. He ain't looking so hot, and Simon gives along with his 5-foot step, gives a spin and attempts to cut him to ribbons. There we are. There we are.
Oh yeah. Good show, lad.
Yes. Simon begins muttering his own incantations, and his sword begins to glow a deep black.
Black sword.
The acid dripping from it slams into this guy's side. That's what I like to see. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, it slams into this guy's side, and the wound that gets gashed open seeps this black energy. He takes a pretty nasty cut there. The man reels and stumbles as the blow lands, coughing and sputtering. Oh, actually, no. Shit. No, he actually, he brings it in. Simon, I forgot a bonus there. Like, oh, yeah, forgot about that. Acid does damage, guys. He basically cuts in. He does this step back, spin, and just slams the blade into the man's side. The man lets out a as the blade cuts in and cracks through several ribs and apparently punctures something important. Simon rips the blade back out of his side, and the man drops to the ground.
Fortune.
Let me mark that. He is
Acid
bad.
does damage.
Guys, don't do it. It's bad for you. It's true.
Don't
fact.
do drugs. Mr.
True.
T will be really sad if you do drugs.
Mr. T will pity you. So, that brings us to Urgak.
Difficult terrain is half movement, right?
Difficult terrain is half movement.
Oh, shit.
Basically, stepping into one of these squares will consume 10 feet rather than 5. Stepping off of a table will not.
Okay.
Because you can basically just keep going.
So this consumes 10 feet.
Yes.
This wouldn't. So if I were to try to move all the way to here,
That would
That's,
be...
2 movements then?
Yes. It would be a grand total
Do
of 40.
you have this Pathfinder movemented?
I believe I do. Let me make sure.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
I do.
Cool. Just making sure.
I did it, guys.
It's just the worst thing that they default it to 4th edition.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start making my way to Simon.
Making my way downtown.
Excellent. Simon, as you're getting closer here, Simon, it looks like, is actually hobbled. You didn't see that before because of the bodies and the people in the way. He's crippled in one leg right now.
Yeah.
And that's new from when we rescued him.
That
right?
is new. It looks like he took a really nasty slash.
I'm gonna yell at him to try to, come my way.
I mean, what do you say?
Get over here!
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, get over here. He kind of, he looks really nervous, but considers his options, and it looks like he just might comply.
I'm honestly just thinking, like, how would you react? And a large orc leaps over a table and yells for you to get over here.
Yeah.
I'm not certain if this is the best thing for me. Is he threatening me or being friendly?
Alrighty.
You dare accuse me of being unfriendly?
Rudy.
He'll sue you for slander.
This...
I am hurt.
You wound me, sir. Rudy, what is your AC?
21.
21, you say. That is
Because
a hard
shield.
thing to break.
You have a potion of shield, baby.
Baby.
And he crits you!
He does not crit you, but he does indeed hit you. He manages
Does
it, and
not
I mean,
confirm.
I'm not joking, this is just barely. If it looks like he's not going to, but that glow seems to guide that blade straight to you.
I'm just expecting, like, he crits me. Nope, he didn't confirm.
He didn't confirm. We give a chance here to not completely screw you with ghouls.
Oh, really,
Oh
Dustin?
my god.
Now that you said that, I'm gonna get double crit.
Yes, he steps up here and lunges forward with that sword. He deals... And then... Yes, he deals 15 damage
Dick.
as it sinks into you, and a horrible burning goes into your side as he slices you. The holy fire sears your flesh with a sizzle. Hiss, hiss.
Snakes.
That's right.
Ah, snakes on my skin!
Yes, this fellow here says, "Oh no, you won't be getting away from us, traitor." And steps to here, rather than into the fire pit that sits right there. That is a fire pit, guys.
Come on.
The
Roger
coals in it
that.
are still burning. He steps up to try and get a swipe at Simon, and Simon manages to parry the blow, but only just. Leader Man. How far can you go, Leader Man? 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Yeah, there we go. Leader Man steps to here. He will be taking a swing at Simon. And he misses entirely.
Yeah!
I don't need you guys screwing this up for me. Don't do this to me, you losers. Bear. Bear is taking a swipe from this guy. Excellent. Actually, no. What is that casting? This guy holds off for just a second and begins to chant a spell. If you would like to identify, you may.
Spellcraft 21.
Can I do that? Yeah.
Shoot, I can't find the link to it now.
What a link to what spell itself?
Yeah, the actual spell. Here we go. Where's the? There we are. Yeah, here we are. Make me a will save, or no, yeah, no, you've already done that. Yeah, he makes a concentration check. Never mind. He is casting Brow Gasher.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Allow me to link it to you guys.
Allow me to enlighten you.
I don't know what it is, but my character
You
sure
imbue
does.
a slashing melee weapon with the ability to deal a gruesome head wound. When the weapon hits a living creature, in addition to the normal effect, the wielder can discharge this spell as a free action to open a gash on the target's forehead that deals bleed damage equal to half your caster level.
Gross.
At the start of each of the target's turns, when it takes the bleed damage, it is also cumulative. It also takes a cumulative -1 penalty to all attack rolls. When that penalty reaches -3, the target also treats all targets as having concealment.
Nice.
When it reaches -5, the target is blinded. Stopping the bleed damage ends the effect the spell imposes on the bleeding creature.
Wow. That's nasty.
Yeah, he's a nasty son of a bitch.
Not even like nasty effect wise, like literally disgusting.
Yeah, he basically makes you
Asshole.
bleed into your eyes. He is not a pleasant fellow. Excellent. That would lead it to this guy's turn, and that guy continues to lay on the floor with a gaping chest wound. He's
I
probably
use a full round action to lay on the floor.
Kiriel, it's your turn.
Oh, god damn it. I don't know. This is bullshit.
Got any spells?
Got any twos?
You know what? I'm gonna run up behind Bear and cast Bark Skin on him.
That sounds like an interesting plan. Proceed to do so.
You're probably going to want to cast it from that square so this guy doesn't punch you.
It would be a good idea.
Okay, so cast it, then run.
Oh no, you can't cast and run.
Wait.
What you would do is you'd step to that little square there.
Yep. And then cast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that he can't do nothing shady. He can't do no shady business.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So right on top of that chair.
Okay. So, yeah. What is the fucking...
What's the bonus he gets? And the duration.
Duration is 10 minutes per level.
So the rest of the fight.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
2 enhancement bonus to the creature's existing natural armor bonus. Enhancement bonus increased by 1 for every 3 caster level above 3rd. To maximum +5 at 12th level.
So it gives you a +2.
Plus one for every
3
2
levels.
levels.
Oh, 2 levels.
Right?
No, 3 levels.
Oh, okay.
So that's what? You're level 5, so that would give you a +3 total?
Yeah. Sounds right.
Yeah. So we will mark Bear as having bark skin. Where's that little shield icon? There we go.
Because nobody's gonna is gonna make my bear blade.
No. Yes, you step up and touch the bear. Bear lets out a happy huff as his skin hardens. Oh, Carmo. You're a good buddy. Ain't you a good buddy? Yes, you are.
Yeah, who's made of wood? You are!
You're made of wood. We carved you from oak.
Oh god.
Alrighty, what does Carmo do?
He attacks the bastard.
I imagine he does.
So, there's 1 claw,
Ooh.
2 claw,
Aha!
and bite.
Alp. Excellent. The first claw, the man basically, he sitting here chanting, Carmo slashes into one side. He raises up his arm to block the second with the shield, and Carmo just latches down on the other one with his teeth. The man takes damages. Let me see what we're at here.
Yes.
Who are you? You are this guy. He lets out a nasty shout. Yeah, so he's at that now. Yes, the blood flows freely. He has already been injured as well.
Touch my bear.
How?
I love the
Quilla.
one.
It's iconic. It really is.
Alright.
So, this guy is looking to be in pretty bad shape.
Yeah. Whoops, that's not the ruler at all. 60. Huh. And you said I don't have to roll anything if I walk over the tables and stuff?
Yeah, as long as you don't move double your speed, you're
Okay.
fine. You can step up to there. Remember, it takes an extra 5 feet to step onto a table.
Okay. So I can basically make it over the table.
Indubitably. You can make it over the table and probably another 5 feet. So yeah.
Okay. Could I make it there?
No, that would cost you an extra 5.
Okay. Dagnabbit. Alright, gonna go there. And then I'm gonna stare down the leader and hopefully make him take a nap.
Alrighty, let me see what his will turns out to be.
17.
Okay.
I have a feeling
you-
it's gonna be 17.
Stare down the leader. The leader glares at you defiantly and then slumps over.
How it works! Woo! The first time!
It's not the first, it's just the
Not
third.
the first time.
I know, but it's close enough.
It's the third out of all 6 times that we
I
played.
fucking made what's-his-face go to sleep on the barge to go with that live narcolepsy.
Oh my god.
Remember that one?
It took you 2 tries, though, didn't it?
It did.
It
'Cause
did.
that
It
fucking
always
asshole.
takes him 2. Rudy, it's your turn.
All right. How's Simon looking?
Simon is looking like shit. He's crippled in one leg. He can basically take a 5 foot, or he can move about 10 feet.
I don't like that, but that guy's sleeping. The guy right here is looking bad, right? Next to Bear?
In front of Bear.
Yes, the guy in front of Bear is looking very shitty.
Okay, I'd like to take a 5-step, and I just want to beat him in the face with a club.
You'd have to step over this fellow here.
Yeah, there's a dude in front of you.
Yeah, there's a dude.
Oh, wait, let
facing
me refresh roll 20.
you. Sure.
Oh.
Because there was nobody there on my...
There is now, yes.
Oh, everything's different.
Oh, so he was a square above me before.
Yeah, he actually took a step down into here.
Okay, I think that... Yeah, there was must have been some kind of server thing. Okay, that sucks.
Which one is that, too? Alright, that's you.
Cool. I am going to step here with a 5 foot, and I am going to throw a bomb at this guy. And he is 1 range increment away. So this is at a -2. Fuck!
Uh-oh, roll me a d8.
Yeah. Right above him.
Falls short. Oh, no, it falls to here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it would be 1 above.
There is a kaboom as a bomb drops on that fellow just above him. Simon lets out a ah! He's, what the hell was that?
Yeah, don't worry, I won't hit you.
He looks at you dubiously, incredibly dubiously.
So that is 5.
Yes. So yeah, he takes 5 from this fellow here. Takes 5 from the splash and lets out a curse.
Watch your profanity.
Yes. That brings us to Simon. Simon, noticing that his foe behind him is no longer in action here, turns towards this fellow with an angry turn towards the remaining standing fellow with an angry glare, and lets loose a nasty swing. Let's see how much damage we do. Okay. And that's for that and that. And he gets that. Interesting. Very well. Yes, the man puts up an arm to stop the blow, and it doesn't stop it.
Oh.
Yes, there's a nasty slash and a gout of blood as it comes through the arm and buries itself and it buries the greatsword in his shoulder. He hits the ground as well. Now, this fellow and this fellow are looking pretty healthy. Or no, I'm sorry. This fellow is looking healthy. The one directly in front of Carmo is not looking so good.
Hey, that guy that's taking a nap looks fine.
Yeah, he looks fine. Urgak, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm just gonna coup de grace this guy.
That is a full round action. You will have to wait until next turn.
Oh, is it?
It is indeed. It takes the full thing. It can be interrupted. It provokes attacks of opportunity. But if you do it...
Just imagine walking up and then just staring at him until next turn.
I'm gonna get him. You just wait. I'm gonna get him.
Contemplating how he's gonna do it.
He's gotta measure everything.
Yeah, he's like you're taking out like tape measures. You've got a level for the table and the ground.
I'm like
Do
pushing
a couple
the
practice swings.
I'm pushing the table out of my way.
You're just like 1, 2.
Yeah. This
But
guy
I
takes
can't-
a 5-foot step to
Wait,
here.
wait. I can still take an attack, can't I?
You can.
Get rid of me.
He is considered helpless. I'm not really sure. Let's see, helpless. Do you get armor bonuses while helpless?
No, it should be touch.
No.
I didn't.
Well, no, it can't be touched because
Well,
he
I
can't
mean-
move.
Oh yeah, I mean flat-footed.
So he does
He
get
has
armor
a
bonus.
he has a dexterity of 0. So a -5 modifier.
Right.
Melee attacks get a +4 bonus.
So there's like 9. So unless he's wearing full plate and then some, no.
So what's the guy's dex right now?
Like
And then so
0.
if it's above 10 normally, then it's going to be a bigger penalty than
Yeah, it's going to be even more points, and yeah, I'm taking that into account. So, like I said, essentially, unless he's wearing full plate, no.
Oh yeah.
And he's not wearing full plate.
I guess it
Urgak.
would be flat-footed AC -5.
Yes. You hit this guy right in the face.
Wait, so he just attacked instead of coup de grace, or what?
Yeah, he attacked.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All that hard work I did.
Yeah, he sits there. He lets out a shout as you apparently didn't quite get your swing directly on his head, but you managed to bring your hammer straight down into his chest with a very hard thud, and he lets out a as all the wind is knocked out of him. There's a oof, and he is now awake and prone.
Can I use my free action to say good morning?
You shout a friendly good morning, as the innkeeper of this place would want you to do.
Somewhere he feels warm inside.
Yes. That brings us to this fellow. This fellow here steps up to flank Bear and goes for a stab. What is the bear's AC?
AC is 16.
Plus spark skin.
+3.
Plus bark skin, so 19.
Yes.
He hits.
Oh.
Bear takes, that is 13 damage. As a nasty slice opens up his flank. That guy spends a turn bleeding to death. Spends a turn. This fellow, he is okay. That brings us back around to. Wait. Did he get a turn? Yes, he must have. He must have. Alrighty. That brings us back to the leader. Urgak, the leader attempts to stand up.
All right.
You may give a rebuttal.
Oh,
Objection!
Nat 1.
Close.
Oh, roll
Oh
the.
my
Oh
God.
my god, roll it. D20. Just
Wow.
a D20.
I
The double
hate-
ones.
Yeah, seriously. Wow.
Oh, shit! Roll
Oh
it
my
one more
God.
time.
Oh fuck!
Roll it one more time.
God damn it. What the fuck? I
Okay.
don't understand. I'm getting mixed signals.
The bad news is
Yes!
the bad news is you definitely hit Simon. The good news is you didn't critical him.
Oh my god.
The I feel like the nat 20 and the second nat 1 cancel out a bit.
Exactly. That's why he didn't critical. Roll damage.
Jesus Christ.
Urgak, don't kill Simon.
In my attempt to save him.
Oh my god, no!
What's the
Can't
damage?
roll. Yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah,
you
roll
can't
that
be that
damage.
bad.
Oh,
it
God.
could be that bad.
It's with the attack, so there we go.
Ugh.
He's
11.
fine.
So apparently you and Simon both have the same idea. Simon goes for the swing and actually gets a hit, slices the guy open pretty nastily. You, however, apparently misjudged the swings. Simon's arms go out as he does a swing, and you manage to hit him right in the freaking wrists.
Oh my god.
You do 11 damage. There's a nasty crack, and one hand goes limp. Simon lets out a shout of pain.
Oh, Christ.
Congratulations, he was already crippled in the leg, now you've broken his hand.
Next is his
Fun
spear.
fact, great swords do not swing well with only one hand.
No, they don't.
Yeah, next is spirit, that's all that's left, right? It gets better because what do you call it? Oh shit!
What?
Talking about the leader guy?
Yeah, leader guy gets his swing.
He's prone.
Leader guy stood up.
He's
That's
stood
why
up,
they.
that's
That's
you
why
get
they
the
both got
attacks.
the attack of opportunity on him.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh shit!
Dude, waited for the coup de grace.
Oh shit!
Yeah, should have.
Shit. Give me just a moment. I need to check something.
So Simon's dead.
Okay.
The only reason we came in here is for nothing. All right.
Well, I mean, we came here to go to sleep.
Yeah, this guy basically says, filthy. He basically says, filthy traitor, and draws his sword straight upwards. The broken hand means that Simon can't quite react in time, and the slash goes deep, straight into his chest, comes all the way up him, and slices all the way up to the neck. Simon
fine.
collapses. He looks in terrible condition. You're not even sure if he's alive. You're literally, like, Urgak, you're standing right next to him. You don't know if he's alive.
Oh, fuck.
He has just taken a nasty hit. Fantastic. Great. Moving on. Who's next in line?
Not Simon.
Not Simon, that's for sure. Alrighty. This fellow will take a swing at Bear. Bear growls and rumbles in rage and bats the sword aside. He does not get a hit. This guy has not gotten a single brow gasher this whole time. You even wasted the chance to cast the spell. What a chump. That guy continues to lay there with a horrible, horrible wound. Kiriel, it is your turn. Simon is absolutely in deep shit.
I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on Bear.
Very well.
That guy in front of you is gonna get a chance to punch you for it.
Yeah, if you cast Cure Light Wounds, guy in front of you will try to hurt you.
What if I do a 5-step to, like, between Bear and Curiel? Will he still try to? Or
You mean
will-
Quilla? Actually,
Yeah, Quilla.
5-foot stepping there would mean that both of these guys.
If you
Shit!
cast a spell next to anybody, they get to punch you.
Yeah.
Unless you cast with what? Combat casting?
Yes, you can combat cast, which will allow you to cast without being hit, but you have to make
But
a
you have a
concentration.
chance to like lose the spell, yeah.
Yeah.
take-
So
I'll take the hit.
you're just gonna make sure. Well, if he hits you, you have to make a concentration check anyway. So,
Yeah, so
what you want to
the
do?
harder he hits you, the harder it is to concentrate.
Yeah, and these guys have some pretty nasty stuff going on.
So honestly, you should just either attack or step back and use a like different spell. But it's up to you.
Um. Um.
What you'll do is you'll roll a d20 and add your level and ability modifier. Or you can step away and essentially cast something from range.
Yeah, what spells do you have?
Detect magic, no direction, light, mending, stabilize, charm animal, cure light wounds, entangle, snowball, obscuring mist, bark skin, summon nature's ally, and burst of radiance.
Yeah, you could do stuff with that. Like, you could back up and summon a cheetah.
Yeah, I could. Ugh. It's just bears on -2.
Oh.
Negative,
Yeah.
-2.
Wait, really?
He's on -2?
Because he did. I didn't heal him last
Oh,
game.
so Bear is unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said something.
Oh, that would have been good to know.
Yeah, Bear is unconscious. That's a different deal.
Yeah, if you go negative health, you just fall over.
Okay.
You're not dead, but you can't do anything.
Yeah, you can take up to your Constitution modifier.
No, Constitution score.
Yeah.
Constitution score in negatives.
Yep.
I never count that against you, so if you have a con of 9, it's at least -10.
Well, his con is 15,
So he can take up
So you
to...
can go to, yep, -15.
So he's
At -15, that's death.
Up
Okay.
to that point, what essentially will happen is every round he will make a DC 10 plus whatever his negative is.
so this turn
Constitution
you have to
check.
roll a 12.
Yeah, like this turn, if he would have to make a Constitution check, and if he rolls a 12 or better, he will stabilize naturally. If he doesn't, he will bleed for 1 point of damage until death. He'll do that every single round.
Do I add his con mod?
You add his con mod to the roll.
Okay.
Um,
Then I will 5-step this way since I can't do anything. Because fucking bastards.
You can always do something.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can
you
always
can,
do
like,
something.
Oh, no, I
Even if
know.
it's just stab a dude in the face.
I don't have a sword. All I have is a quarterstaff.
You can smack him
I
in the
know.
face. Or you could like cast obscuring mist behind us so it like doesn't conceal them, but it conceals you and me. Stuff like that.
I'm gonna cast Burst of Radiance because fuck these assholes.
Okay. Where... Excuse me, where are you casting it? Because remember, it's a radius spell, and you're pretty mixed up at the moment.
I'm gonna cast it behind us. So it chains from behind.
The burst of radiance is bright enough that anyone caught in that radius has to make the reflex.
Okay.
Do you know what the radius is on it?
400 feet plus 40 feet.
That's
That's
the
the,
range, not the radius.
That's the range.
Or,
Yeah.
10-foot radius.
Okay, so
Okay.
it'll be within 10 feet.
So if you cast it in this square, like right here, you can hit both of them, but not any of us.
Excellent. That sounds like a
Yeah,
good
so
idea.
it misses Rudy, it misses me. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, it misses me.
Right here.
Okay.
It's that.
Okay, yeah.
They do not get a save against the damage, so go ahead and roll the damage for Burst of Radiance.
Oh, they're evil?
It appears so.
Oh boy. Because Burst of Radiance only burns evil creatures.
Fancy.
I'm not seeing the roll. Normally I could find it in the description, but it isn't there. Spell fills the area with a brilliant flash of shimmering light. Creatures in the area are blinded for 1d4 rounds or dazzled for 1d4 rounds if they succeed a reflex save.
Yep. So he has to roll a reflex save for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
So that's
but
going to
it's
be
not
probably.
telling me what I need to roll.
Yeah, you
for
don't roll
damage.
anything.
Yeah, you roll damage. Burst of Radiance has a damage. It says
What does it say?
evil creatures in the area of the burst take 1d4 damage per caster level, max 5d4. So you rolling 5d4s.
Oh, okay.
It's the last sentence there.
So
11. Excellent. Well, the fellow that just got hit by bear before collapses as the searing light hits him and sizzles his flesh. The other fellow lets out a cursed scream as his flesh is also sizzling and burning, and begins clawing at his face. He looks pretty panicked. And
Oh, hell.
roll me a d4. Okay, he is blind for 2 rounds.
yes.
Yay!
And what do I have to roll for bear?
Nothing, because he's on the ground.
Bear
no,
is
I mean
unconscious.
first con.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you have to
roll-
roll a d20 plus
Okay.
plus his con modifier. So is that like a 3?
2.
2.
Okay.
Yeah. Bear
You do that.
stabilizes. He is no longer bleeding.
Yay.
He is still unconscious, but he is not bleeding. He will stay there until healed or until he heals naturally, which would be a
Okay.
few days, like a day or 2.
Okay.
Excellent. That brings us to Quilla.
Alright, so Leader Man is up again.
Leader Man is up again over here.
And that guy in front of me is looking
Is
pretty
blind.
This guy is blind, which means he's not doing shit. This guy is down.
bad. I mean, he could get crits.
Who knows?
Just windmill punch around. One moment. I'm gonna look something up.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
It'll
This is
probably
fine.
fail anyways. 30-foot radius.
Go ahead and roll that.
So I'm gonna do this right here. And then I'm gonna use the Screech spell. So both of them have to make a Fortitude save of I think it's 18.
Yeah, roll
If
your...
they
Okay.
fail, they drop their weapons.
Oh, Urgak and Dude.
No, just enemies.
Well, this guy drops his weapon. Let's see.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I'll just paste it. There you go.
Yeah. We're gonna mark him with that. He no longer has his
Oh no, it's
weapon.
immediately provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay.
Wait,
Fair
what
enough.
happens? You see this.
You emit a shrill, piercing shriek, startling those around you into dropping their guard. Enemies in the area must make a successful saving throw, or immediately provoke attacks of opportunity from foes that threaten them. So
Oh.
Urgak gets a free attack.
Interesting. Urgak.
That's what it is.
That's you. This guy suddenly grips his ears.
Punch him.
That's on you, buddy.
Oh, God.
Oh shit. Nope. Nope.
A 2?
He stumbles out of the way.
Gonna go be a cabbage farmer.
Gonna go be a
I'm gonna go
cabbage
flip
farmer.
burgers until I die of old age in my fucking bed that's too small for me.
Rudy, it is your turn.
Oh, finally. Okay. I really want to get over there. Whoops, wrong. There. I really want to get over there, but I kind of can't. How is the leader looking?
The leader is looking pretty shitty.
So I could move here. Leave. I could move. I could move one more. But I don't think I can get it within. Nope. 25. Damn. Alright, I'm going to throw a bomb, and I'm going to precise bomb Urgak and Simon out of the equation.
Fair move. Give me a throw.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Roll me a d20.
Yup, already on it. God damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a 50-50 here. Gavin, high or low?
You know I always roll high, baby.
You roll high. Excellent. In that case, Urgak, high or low?
Ha!
Low.
You eat the bomb.
Oh!
A flaming bomb hits you in the back. You take 19 fire damage.
I have
still
five.
You
Nice still-
reduce it, yes. If you have resistance, you may reduce it.
Can I still consider Simon precise bombed out?
He is precise bombed out, but it was close. Yes, that brings us to Simon's turn.
Any other splash damage, or it's just...
No splash. You are precise bombed. You are boom.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, I'm just considering it one target. Everything went wrong. It was supposed to exclude 2. It excluded 2.
I hate everything.
Join the club.
Oh.
Urgak, it is your turn.
Join the Nat 1 Club, yay.
Oh my god. I swear to god. Oh my fucking
Are
god.
you shitting me?
Oh
Roll
my
a d20.
god.
Oh, that's a good time to come back to.
It's
We
getting
have-
worse. You've missed.
Urgak, you've rolled 1, 1, 20, 2, 1, and I have rolled 1.
Get a new hammer.
I don't. Roll a d20.
I'm just gonna retire, Urgak. I'm tired of this.
Okay.
It's the same result!
I don't.
Can you roll like a couple more times? Just to
Yeah,
see if
why
it's
don't you
broken?
give this a couple more rolls? Because something's starting to seem awfully damn fishy about this. Are you kidding?
Alright. You rolled a 2.
There's an
my
actual
God.
12, so it can't
That's a
happen.
roll.
Jesus. Okay, in this case,
Nice.
I'm just gonna consider it a miss. Because fuck that. This is ridiculous.
Well, fun.
I
He's
love-
just hating us today.
It's
Don't you
being
guys love
nasty.
rolling 1, 1, 2, 1, 1?
Yeah, it's fine.
Tell me about it.
That brings us to this fellow's turn. He needs to make me a particular check. He succeeds. He goes stumbling towards the door. He basically goes stumbling forward. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. And runs into the door, and the door just chunk. And he begins to shake it. It won't open.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Like magically won't open, or
You are unsure.
uh-oh.
The tears flow. The tears flow. Urgak, the leader, turns his attention to you.
Oh, fight me, bitch.
He is indeed going to fight you. You take 12 damage as he basically whips around and just slashes you with the sword. Let me check something here to make sure whether or not. if I take this, how long does it? Da-da-da. Yes, okay. Yes, that unholy energy pours into you. You take 13 damage, and you feel a just disrupting force pour through you. You take -1 to all attacks as you feel judgment cast upon you.
Okay.
Not that you need a -1 right now.
No.
Excellent. That guy is there. That brings us to Curiel. These guys.
Since Bear's unconscious, will Cure Light Wounds kind of bring him back?
Cure Light Wounds will bring him to consciousness again.
Okay, I'm gonna 5-step here and cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
Fantastic.
So...
What is this? I honestly am starting to not trust Roll20.
Can you just roll the die for us in real life or something?
All right, he takes he heals for 7.
Yay!
I'm starting to get to be like to the point where I'm actually considering saying, how about we do a few sessions where we're just like, guys, honesty policy. I'm gonna trust you.
I mean, I
I'm rolling all these crits all of a sudden.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe I crit again.
Yeah.
Weird.
But
weird, isn't it? Weird.
I like it being available to see, but at the same time, Roll20 is fucking you guys so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear is conscious again. He may take this turn to stand.
Okay.
Lives.
Bear lives. Quilla. What are you doing?
I could just see Bear eyeballing the dude in front of him.
Wait a second. Alright, so I can hit that guy. I'm gonna use ear-piercing scream on the leader dude. He has to
Separate from Screech.
Yeah.
Okay, and what does that do?
He has to make a fortitude save of 16.
And what is the effect?
The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage. per 2
He
caster levels.
resists. Are there any secondaries?
Cool. Successful save negates the daze effect and has the damage.
Halves the damage. Roll the damage, and he will take half.
So 1d6 per 2 caster levels. So it's
2d6.
2d6?
Yeah.
2 1s. Watch, it's gonna happen.
And then I add my wisdom to it, right?
Not if the spell doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boop.
It's not bad damage
Not
right
bad,
there
not
for
bad.
2d6.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's lets out a grimace as you scream. He is
Differently
still
this
fighting.
time.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
he's
dude.
just like hitting different pitches now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little bit higher, and it's only directed at him.
Alright.
Obviously, these two are entirely different. One of them sounds like "Ah!" The other one sounds like "Ah!" See, totally different effects.
Yeah.
So Rudy, your turn.
Alright, I'm not throwing any more bombs. I'm just gonna do a charge action and slam into this guy.
Right over the bodies.
Can I charge over those bodies?
You can. I'm not gonna stop you here. Go for
The
your attack.
blood.
I'm gonna power attack this one,
Alrighty.
and then it is +2 from charging. 26! Hell yeah!
Oh yeah. You come rushing forward, sick of this guy's shit, and as a matter of fact, 26. Does that include? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you basically come stepping up and just crack him across the face. He collapses to the ground.
Yeah!
He is dead.
We all turn to the blind man at the door.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we can consider combat over here.
I slam a Cure Light Wounds potion into Simon's face hole.
So is the guy at the door not anything, or what?
The guy at the door is blinded and has a bear and Curiel standing behind him.
They might roll one.
Fair enough. We actually might consider keeping combat going here.
Oh my god, can we not?
Although I would assume that between all of you, you can take a blinded, injured man and
Yes.
beat the ever-loving shit out of him.
I don't know, man. At
So-
this rate, I'm just gonna drop.
At this rate, you actually kill each other.
Yeah, it's like, and it's
All
like
right.
in those games where it's like, I would like to automatically resolve combat, and then defeat pops up.
Right?
Excuse me, what?
Okay.
Despite the fact that like, everything's maxed out.
Alright, so Val's, on a serious note, if Simon's alive, I'm corking a potion and jamming it in his face hole.
Okay, roll healing.
Do I have a macro? I do not. Well?
No, healing.
Oh, I did a heal check. God damn.
You did a heal check, yeah.
Administer first aid.
5.
5. You pour the potion into him. He does not wake up.
Is he alive?
With a quick inspection, heck, you've got a heal check there. His wounds are closing.
Quilla! Get the wand!
No!
No, I'm done.
Just throw it into the fire.
One
Hold on.
second.
Yeah, I'm not healing anymore. Damn it, Quilla, now's not the time.
Cure Light Wounds is D6 or 8?
D8
D8.
Alright.
plus 1 point per caster level, maximum 5.
And it's half
I'm-
for wands, right?
Yeah, it's not so good.
So it's like 2? Plus 2? Or plus 3?
It's
Um,
plus. I usually, if it's a level 1, it's like I usually do +3,
Okay.
just because it's easier that way to actually
Is he
give it some
alive
power.
yet?
Yes, barely. Okay, I'm gonna point something out. Now that combat is over and this is resolved, and this guy went down to -14.
Oh, jeez.
Kiriel, fun fact. You remember that stabilize spell you have?
Yeah.
It's ranged. And it
Oh,
can keep
no!
someone from fucking dying. Future note, if a friend goes down, use it on them. It's very good for that.
Okay.
I didn't want to say it in combat because I didn't want to take over anything for you, but that's just future note. He went down to -14 and stabilized on a 15 con check.
Oh.
It was bad, guys. It was real bad.
He has all sorts of important information.
He is damn near
Actually,
dead.
where I was, it would not have reached him because it's 25 feet.
A +5 for every plus
Two
5 for every
levels.
2 levels.
Oh,
So you
okay.
reach.
35.
And you have legs.
And you have
And you have legs. That helps too. So yeah, keep track of that thing. Even Orisons are actually really nice in the right situation.
Okay.
That's funny though. Holy shit, guys! I would have let him die, but oh man, that was close. Woo!
So Simon's awake now.
Yes, Simon wakes up while Urgak, I imagine, stomps to the other side of the room, and flattens this fellow against the door.
Yep. I'm gonna take my anger out.
Yeah, he's blind. He basically gets his sight back just in time to see the very large, very heavy Warhammer come flying at his face.
Alright.
And
I'm gonna
there's
make
several nasty crunching sounds.
I'm gonna make 206 thunder checks as I try to go through each bone in his body.
Oh, what the
Sunder,
fuck?
sunder, sunder. Roll me 206 d20s. Good lord. Oh god, no! You failed to sunder several bones. Oh my god, that wall. What is wrong?
Let's count the nat ones. 1, 2.
You sunder your own bones for every nat one.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, Urgak, you come running up here, and they're crunch, 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 while they're administering first aid. Yes. Yes.
See, Urgog not miss now.
Urgak not miss a target that don't move. Alrighty, and that will conclude combat, guys. We will find out what this is all about now.